Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. The Chicago Bears making some news today, signing Jay Cutler to a 7-year, $126 million contract. It's being reported that a little over $50 million of that will be guaranteed. So if you look at some of these big contracts signed by quarterbacks here in the last couple of years, this puts him right above that Matthew Stafford deal, which Stafford inked last offseason. And, there's supply and demand in every market. And I think when you look at Jay Cutler, to put him on par with a Matthew Stafford, I think is fair. Okay, I think it's a deal that was fair for both sides. You have Jay Cutler. He's a very divisive figure, right? Very polarizing figure. People are usually one way or another on Jay Cutler. And to just say, well, he's overpaid, they shouldn't have paid him that much money. It's easy to say, but it's a supply and demand type of market. His skills demand the amount of money he got. I do not think the Bears overpaid. It helps them in terms of the salary cap as well to have this money spread over the 7 years. I think that kind of goes without saying. But now you have to kind of look at what would have been available to the Bears if they had not signed Cutler to a deal, or if they had let Cutler explore free agency. He is by far and away the best quarterback available during the free agency period if they let him go to free agency. So he would have got scooped up or got offers maybe that even exceeded what he even got from the Bears. I know it sounds crazy to say, but Josh McCown is the second best free agent quarterback available. Then you have guys like Michael Vick, Mark Sanchez available. Do you want one of those guys to be quarterback of the Bears? So when you start peeling back the layers of this, or did you want to draft a rookie that you hope maybe in 3 or 4 years can be the equal of Cutler? So I think when you start thinking about it logically, the contract makes sense. And why it makes sense overall to me in the big picture is you wouldn't want to bring a young quarterback in here because you have weapons right now that you're ready to win with, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And I think, with Jay Cutler at the quarterback at the helm, he'll get the most out of those weapons. When you talk about Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall, and of course Martellus Bennett and Matt Forte in the backfield. These are weapons that are ready to win now. You bring in a young quarterback, you could have frustration set in with those guys that they're not getting the ball as much, or that they're not featured as much in the offense because the young quarterback needs to be brought up to speed. You have a coach in Tressman that Cutler has a good rapport with. So sometimes you have to look beyond just the contract and the numbers and look a little bit deeper into it. And while none of us can fathom making $17.5 million a year and getting $50 million in guaranteed money, that's the world these guys live in. That's the popularity of the business they're in. And quite frankly, there's not a lot of guys that can play the quarterback position at the level these guys do. And Jay Cutler is one of those guys. And you know what? He's getting rewarded handsomely for having the skill set that he has. And, again, I know he's a very polarizing figure, and I know there's going to be strong reaction to this deal. But I think all in all, a fair deal as opposed to where he is within the quarterback market in the NFL. And if I'll be interested to see what everyone thinks in the comments as usual about this deal. But I'd love to hear, if you not Cutler, then what would be your plan for the Bears at the quarterback position moving forward with all the weapons ready to win all around Cutler? Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I cover the NFL wall to wall. I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL, NFL draft, previewing games. So be sure to subscribe, join the conversation, and have a great day.